Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the easiest baking tutorial ever. I'll get more into why it's the easiest in just a little bit. I'm going to be using a hydrating foundation today. This is the Fenty Beauty Hydration Foundation, the shade 208. I absolutely love it. I take one pump on the back of my hand and just start blending. This foundation works really well because I have a combination of dry skin and oily down the middle. So for baking, if you have dry skin, I suggest you use your most hydrating foundation and primer, which I've already done. The shade is just brilliant. Then I take the remaining product and use that on the other side of my face. Swiping motions will get you more coverage in larger areas, and dabbing motions will get you more of a concentrated finish in a smaller area. So, just one pump, that's it. Absolutely love this foundation. So now I'm just opening a new NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Just want to explain, I'm going to do my makeup as normal as possible before I do my baking. So the key is, in order to do a normal everyday makeup setting baking situation, just do your makeup as normal. A bit of concealer in the inner corner, all over the eyelid, spread it about a little bit and then just leave it. Do something else in the meantime. Blend at the top, blend around the sides, maybe put on a little bit of balm. It just lets the actual cream product set a little bit, and then go ahead and use your beauty sponge and blend the rest away. The difference is amazing. You can see my eye is more highlighted. So repeat the same step, inner corner, shape the brow, eyelid, blend the makeup on the brow down a little bit and create a base, and then leave it for 10 to 20 seconds and let the cream product set. Now this is a tip I've learned over the years, otherwise you're blending away product in essence. So that's blending really nicely. We will come back and do a final layer of concealer, but for now I'm going to highlight with my YSL Touche Eclat in the shade 3. This is a highlighter. A lot of people confuse this product for a concealer. It's a highlighter, so if you noticed, I concealed first and now I'm highlighting with that product. So again, just blending everything for a seamless finish. Down the centre of the nose. So using the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree Star, I'm using the shades Sugarcane and Cake Mix in my crease and outer edge, just to create an everyday sort of soft defined eye. I do use a bit of Cake Mix just to make that area soft again with a nude shade. Now, I like to use a bronzer with a smudge brush under my lash line. It makes your eye look more naturally defined, and then I use the same bronzer to finish off the crease of my eye. This is a super blended, super soft look. These eyelash curlers are amazing. They're from Essence. They really do the trick every time. Now before I do my mascara, I'm going to do my winged eyeliner. This Dior Show liquid eyeliner has a very fine tip. It's not as firm as my Ico. As you can see, it does taper a bit in the middle, but the precision is amazing. I do have a video on how to do your liner. I might do a separate one also. So just turn the pen and lay it flat. Let the nib do the inner corner and let the nib do the outer corner. Stop and look what you're doing, and that'll ensure you get a great line. There we go. So now I'm using my Black Magic Ico mascara. It's curled. I love a good curl. So just really, I like to close my lashes onto the mascara wand. I find it really gets to the root of the lashes. I do go ahead and use I Need a Miracle Essence Mascara. That's one of my favourite mascaras at the moment. So now this is where we're going to bake. Go in with your second layer of concealer, leave it where you want it and do something else. So I'm choosing to bronze with my NARS Yachio brush. This brush is, oh, it's the best in the world. So the point of this is to contour and define your face, let the concealer set, use your beauty sponge and really, really dab that in the highlight areas that you want. And then when the product is slightly still wet and there are no creases under your eye, then I'm going to bake. That will follow in just a moment. So I'm going to be featuring the most famed translucent powder, Laura Mercier. So shake the product, get some into the lid or straight from the actual pot, and just dab. Don't swipe, dab. Take it all the way to the temples and dab. So this will be setting the creaseless concealer that we've just applied. I do it down the centre of the nose. I'm trying out the cheeks. I'm not doing my chin because I have dry chin. And I'm also not going to do my forehead because I have a dry forehead. So whilst that's setting, I'm going to use Calabasas as a nude lip liner, and I've decided to do a hot pink lip. I love doing a nude lip liner when I'm doing a hot pink lip so that it doesn't look too harsh. This is Low Rider from NARS, and that shade I believe is a Warm Leatherette. So I'm deciding to mix two colours today. This is just to show you can do a light pink with a winged eye or a deep pink. Oh, and I love using my ring finger to take one layer off. Makes the lipstick softer. I'm popping on some more of the darker pink and I'm mixing the two shades. Now a lovely trick I've learnt with these Power Matte lip pigments is you can use the nib of these applicators as a liner, and I'm over defining my lips just slightly to make them look more full. And then just blending the edges. Really, really get used to using your fingers with your makeup. So now using a large fluffy brush, I'm going to prepare to swipe, and look at that, it's set beautifully. Swipe away the powder. It's highlighted, it's set, it's not creased. Let everything flow and just swipe away. Again, I do like to put a tiny bit on my forehead, a bit of residue, but I don't bake my forehead. So as you can see, the look has come together beautifully, and then I'm going to bring my bronzer back because it can get lost with some of the powder, and then just defining the nose slightly. So baking is really easy if you take your time. So I'm looking at these three setting sprays, Max Fix, plus Smashbox Primer Water and Jeffree Star Set and Refresh. I'm going to try the new Smashbox Water Primer. I don't do it from there, 30 centimetres at least, and really give a good spritz. Now I know we've just baked, but it'll set beautifully. So guys, that was my baking tutorial. It's the easiest baking tutorial I could do for you. The tip is, do all of your makeup, do your under eye concealer, then pop your translucent powder, give it a moment, do something else like your lips or cheeks, and then brush it away.